Are you ready? Are you ready? What's up, everybody? This is Jason, and this is my one-ish week follow-up to my vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery. We are 1 week and 4 days down. That's quick math. It's right now. To from when I had my surgery, and everything is going smashingly. I'm down approximately 33 pounds since July 13th, and um, I am having really kick-ass success. It's just melting off me, and I'm loving every minute of it. I feel better now than I have in the last maybe year and a half, and it's for someone my size, currently at 397. It's you think, oh well, 31, 32 pounds is it's a drop in the bucket. It's nothing. It's something. Let me tell you, I was right over the line of my my threshold for pain, uh, back pain in specific. Like I couldn't walk for more than 5 minutes without having excruciating back pain and just having to sit down, and it killed me. And yesterday, I went out to Kroger to go do some food shopping, and for the first time in I can't remember how long, I was able to walk and do a decent amount of shopping, just some items for myself that I needed for the program, and I felt nary a tinge of back pain. That's a huge win. That's a huge win for me. I walked slow. Okay, I'm from Queens, and I am the stereotypical fast New Yorker walker, and my pace was slow. My pace was, um, what's a great word? What's a great word? My pace was lackadaisical. My pace was lackadaisical. I was just having a good time walking around Kroger and not feeling any pain. So that was huge. And my clothes are fitting better already. I just tried on a couple of button-down shirts that were kind of tight at the tummy, and those were fantastic. So that stuff is really good. Recovery-wise, recovery overall, physically, is going pretty well. My incisions are healing up, and I thought that today I would show them. So if this is TMI, you can drop out for a few seconds, but I'm about to get real here. So I'll just stand up and lift the shirt. So for my incisions, they made approximately 7 incisions. One here, 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 down here, and over here was the granddaddy of them all. This is the one where they pulled out the segment of stomach. And if you can see, they are healing up quite nicely. They're not really giving me any pain. Now it's just waiting for them to really seal up and fade. Hopefully not leaving too much scarring, but scarring makes you a badass, so I'm not too concerned. Um, the other thing, kind of a negative that I've been dealing with recovery is this patch of numbness in my left thigh, on the top of my left thigh. And at first, I thought it was just numbness. I thought it was just a numb patch, maybe just a result of surgery. And it got worse. It started tingling when I would sleep on my left side. And then a couple nights ago, it got worse than that. And I I felt like I was being stabbed in my thigh in my sleep. All of a sudden, I would be sleeping fine, and then I'd have shearing white pain going through my thigh. It would wake me up just like that, and I wouldn't know what the hell was going on. I ended up smacking my toddler, who's sleeping in bed with us, just out of reflex, like I just waking up, flight or fight response, and I guess was trying to defend myself from my phantom attacker. He didn't realize it. I guess he was just looking for more boob, and that's how it goes when you have a toddler sleeping in bed with you. but I felt really bad. Poor kid. But he's all right. There's no abuse going on. Relax, people. We're all good here. So that really is the only negative that I'm dealing with. I talked to my doctor about it and did some research online. And apparently, when they tie you up in surgery and they strap you to this table, they strap you with your arms straight, but your legs kind of out, but just kind of out and strapped to the table. And they use these heavy duty straps and apparently, if you're very heavy, then your body's going to weigh on the straps, and it can cause some nerve pressure or even some nerve disconnection. I'm hoping it's that. I'm hoping it's not like any permanent nerve damage. But I looked it up. It's an actual thing. It goes by neuralgia paresthetica, and it's common in this kind of surgery. And I'm just hoping it resolves itself, at least to the point where I am just dealing with numbness. I can deal with numbness. I can deal with itches that I can't really scratch. I can't deal with white hot stabbing pain in the middle of the night. That's just a non-starter. But yeah, that's the only negative I'm dealing with. But red letter day in history, I have moved on to soft foods. And soft foods are huge. When you are coming from 2 weeks of a full liquid diet with this just broth, just puddings, just water, just liquid, just protein shakes, I never want to see another cup of broth for a year if I can help it. Because, broth is still good. I'm not going to get hyperbolic. Broth is still good. I just don't want it now. So I moved on to soft foods, and soft foods on this program consist of a chicken salad. It's been really finely minced up. That looks terrible. Minced up, and with some light mayo. I'm using this new avocado oil mayo, which tastes fantastic and has far less calories than. Far fewer calories. Fewer calories, less calories. I'm going to go with less calories. My fiance can weigh in on that because she's the grammar police in the house. I'm just the deputy. But it has far fewer, less calories than regular mayonnaise, which I usually would go toward because I don't like that sugary crap that they put in light mayonnaise. So you moisten that down. I've also been doing egg salad with in the same style. Just mash up the egg really well. Refried beans is also another staple of this stage of the diet. This is stage 3, and it not the best of protein sources, but there's protein in there. It's flavorful, and I don't do too much refried beans if you're going to do refried beans because it is starchy. It's a protein starch, and I really don't want you to get into starches are carbs until you're really getting your 60 grams of protein a day and vegetables. So really, carbs are supposed to come later, but this is a little allowance that I'm giving myself because it's so soft and it's so yummy. And you gotta forgive me if I'm looking over this way. I keep thinking my camera lens is over this way. I'm still kind of new at this, so I'm going to try and keep looking at you guys right there while I'm turning and looking at myself. It's stupid. Anyway, I'm just keeping it real for this video because I'm excited. So moved on to soft foods, and it's been wonderful. But I'm on soft foods for 3 weeks, and that is kind of a womp, because I know I'm going to get bored. So I'm going to have to liven things up. I tried to make an avocado baked egg this morning, which really just consists of halving out an avocado and enlarging the hole in the middle and dropping an egg inside and baking it in the oven for 10 minutes or something like that, and long enough for the egg to set. And the avocado was nowhere near ripe enough, and that ruined my breakfast. So back to egg salad it was. Another thing I tried, well, I haven't tried yet, but I put together last night, some high protein pudding pops with some fat-free, sugar-free Jello instant pudding, skim milk, and a half a scoop of protein powder. And the instant pudding flavor, it's cheesecake. We're gonna give cheesecake a try. I gave it to my eldest son, and he ate the whole thing. But then again, he's 13 and he eats everything, so you really can't use that as a litmus test. What else we got? So some of the things that I've been using to get me through this stage. I'll show you the tools that I've been using. One sec. Let me grab them. All right. Here are the tools that I'm using. So the amount of food that you can have on stage 3 really consists of medicine cups to help you eat slowly and to help only fill up as much of your little stomach pouch as you can handle. So my meals right now are 1, if you can see that, 1, 2, little 1 ounce medicine cups. They are 1 ounce medicine cups. 1 ounce medicine cups, 2 tablespoons. And we go by volume, not weight, which is really difficult to kind of gauge how much of what you're getting. Since I usually weigh everything by grams or weight ounces, but they're going by volume because they are more concerned with how much of your pouch is being filled rather than how much nutrition you're actually consuming. They don't want you to get bloated. They don't want you to eat too fast and push too much down there so that it just takes forever to digest, because I only have 15% of a stomach right now. So with that, I only have a certain amount of gastric juices to really break down the food. So it's going to take more time. It takes more time than when I had my mammoth stomach. So dealing with the medicine cups. Also, ye old baby spoon. These I like these baby spoons. These are Munchkin baby spoons, and I've tried different baby spoons. I've tried like the dollar store baby spoons, and I know it sounds silly, but really the way the spoon head is shaped and the scoop, it's not too thin here, and it's not too deep. So you can get a nice scoop. It doesn't really push against your lips, and you can kind of just lick it out of the spoon, and it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like, oh, I'm using a kid's spoon. It's actually quite pleasant. I wouldn't say quite pleasant. It's tolerable because I'm a 40-year-old man using a baby spoon, but it works. The point is, and I know I'm rambling. The point is that this spoon, along with the cups, helps really bring my eating down in speed and in volume. I'm taking smaller bites. I'm chewing the hell out of my food, like at least 20 seconds for each bite. I'm just chewing. I'm making sure that it's reduced to paste in my mouth before I swallow it. And at that point, you're not really swallowing it in your mind. You're not cognizant of swallowing. It just kind of falls down. So it's you just let your body take its course instead of just hum nom 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 nom. I'm just not even giving yourself a chance to breathe, and that's been helpful. The final thing that has been a game saver and a game changer for me, as far as the soft foods are concerned, is this stuff. Badia Sazon Caliente. And this stuff is fantastic. I like spicy foods. I like foods with flavor. I'm not a bland food lover. And this stuff is amazing. I put it on everything. I put it on my chicken. I put it on the beans. I put it on the egg salad. I'll put it on like cheese crisps. Oh, tangent. Parmesan cheese crisps. Fantastic. Little spoonful of grated Parmesan. Not that shaky stuff that you get in the store. I'm talking about a brick of Parmesan that you're grating up on your microplane. Little scoop of that. You pat it down, put it in an oven for like 400 degrees, maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Take them out. Ah, you got a nice little crisp. Nice little crisp. That's about maybe yay big, and they just melt in your mouth. They melt in your mouth. You chew them somewhat, but you don't really have to because they just kind of fall apart and it tastes amazing and it gives you crunch. Crunch. I haven't had crunch aside from ice chips in the hospital. I haven't had crunch since before the liquid diet. So it's going on. It's through over 3 weeks now. I think. Maybe. Let's say 3 weeks. Just accept it. But getting back to the Saison, this stuff, man, I tell you, this stuff bumps everything up. It gives it such a kick. It gives it such flavor, and I wouldn't. I try not to eat without it. I don't put it on automatically if I'm introducing new foods. I try it by itself, but it seems that I'm handling spicy things pretty well. So I take it in moderation. It's not too spicy. It really depends on how much you put on. I mean, it's made with cayenne. It's not made with like a ghost pepper or a Carolina Reaper or anything to that degree. But it's enough. It's enough to really make things exciting when I'm eating them. And for soft foods, it's going to get old real fast, and I'm going to need all the help that I can get. All right, so I did want to talk about some challenges that I've been having because it's not all S and G's, in stage 3. I have been having problems really pushing myself to stick to the program. For one, I'm impatient, man. I am impatient, and I want to do so much. I want to do so much all at once. I want to push myself. I want to get this recipe and that recipe, and oh, babe, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that, and this is going to be so yummy. And oh my God, a chicken crust pizza? What? I got to try that. And I have to smack myself or get Candy to smack me and say, no, bad. Slow down. This is a walk. This isn't a run. This is a stroll. This isn't a marathon. No, it is a marathon, but it's not a fast marathon. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. There's no rush. My life will still be there, and I'm going to take it one step at a time. I have to. Or else I'm just going to get inundated with my own psychoses. I'm going to pour on the complexity way sooner than it should be. It should be on my mind. I'm going to want to do too much too soon and just get overwhelmed and say F it. There it goes. Another failed program. So it's been somewhat of a struggle, even with the smaller stomach, even with the lack of hunger. It's been a struggle to get my protein in as well as the fluids because you can't drink with food, and you can't drink for 30 minutes after you've eaten because they want your body to digest slowly. And really, if you have liquid coming down in your stomach, and you got food in your stomach, and you got liquid coming down, just kind of pushing it through. Yeah, that looks terrible too. Pushing it through, and your stomach's not going to have time to really pull any nutrition out of it. It'll get through your intestines. Your intestines will do some stuff, but you're rushing it. You're rushing it through. It's because your stomach is less of a bag and more of a tube at this point, and you're just pushing it down the tube with liquid. So, long story short, they don't want you to drink while you're eating or 30 minutes after, up to 30 minutes after. So that's been difficult to get all fluids and all protein in, 60 grams of protein a day, and at least at 48 to 64 ounces of fluids. So I am working on sticking to the program. It's been a bit tough to rein myself in, but so far so good. I've been successful. Going slow has been a challenge because I've been a fast eater. I've been a fast eater all my life. my mother can attest to it. Ma, if you're watching this, you can comment below. Comment below and tell the good people how fast how fast of an eater I was when I was growing up. She can attest to it, and I don't know why. I guess it just felt good, always having some kind of food in my mouth. I was a fast eater. I don't know why. If I love food so much, why would I want to? Why would I want to rush the enjoyment of it? Why would I want to not give it the respect it deserved? I would just rush food and not even think about it, and all of a sudden my meal would be done, and I'd be like, "Who stole my food? Who stole my food? I'm gonna mess somebody up. Who stole my food?" And that needs to change. And I ran into a impediment on Friday night where I finally got some time to hang out with Candy and Felix, and we're just having a good time, and watching some TV, catching up on Handmaid's Tale. Wow, are you kidding me? This is getting good. So we're watching TV, and I'm just eating. I got my egg salad, and I've been adding a little bit to the cups. I know they want you to have just the cups, but I had like a little wedge of soft Laughing Cow cheese, because it's really low fat and it's got some good protein in there. And Friday I was behind on my protein, so I was kind of trying to play catch up. Playing catch up is bad. Playing catch up is bad. Disclaimer: don't do what I do. In this instance, on Friday's instance, don't do what I do, because I was trying to finish it. It was a lot of food, relatively speaking, a lot of food. But I was going too fast. I was not really pausing between bites. And I would feel it. I would feel it kind of just sticking there for a little bit, and then it would go. And then it would stick there a little bit, and then it would go. I was like, oh, it's going, so I guess we're good, trucking on through. No, that was bad. That was a bad idea. I didn't like throw up or anything, but by the end of it, I felt like I was last man standing at Chinese buffet, and I felt like a mess. I was just, this sucks so much. I want to die. It was bad. It subsided after maybe about an hour and a half when I could properly digest it, but I don't wish that on anybody. If you're on this program, eat slowly. They tell you that for a reason. You need to eat slowly. You need to put some distance between one bite and the next, and chew the hell out of it. That's really the biggest takeaway from the last couple of days, and I think that's what I needed from this surgery overall. I needed a kick in the head when I do stupid things like this, and my body is rip-raring and ready to go to kick me in the head when I do stupid things. But the negative reinforcement was a positive. I don't want to feel that way again, so I'm going to slow down and make sure that I do what I have to do. Okay, so that's really it for this week's video. A lot of progress. I'm super happy. Clothes are fitting great. I got a lot of new people joining the channel, and thank you so much for subscribing and really following me on this journey. Your support, I can't tell you how much it means to me. It's overwhelming. If you like the video, if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, or if you have any questions, please leave comments below. Like this video if you dig it. If subscribe, I'm coming out with new content as I think of it, and I really want to have you guys along for the journey, because friends, family, you guys are super important to me. New people, You guys are important to me too, for different reasons. I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to connect with people. I want to be able to just get. I want to see other people succeed. That really is it. I want to see other people succeed. I want to be able to take this joy that I am experiencing and share it with other people. Because it's not just about me. We're a community. We're one world, baby, and we gotta stick together, and help each other live life to the fullest. And that feels really cathartic to say. I'm not gonna lie. So, again, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon. Have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.